Hey guys, welcome back to another episode review of The Mandalorian. Sorry it took me a while to get to this, but I've just been busy this morning. Right after watching The Mandalorian at about 8 a.m., I had a whole bunch of stuff to do and a fish tank to clean and all that stuff, so anyway, this was episode 6 of The Mandalorian. Have to say right off the top, my least favorite episode that I've seen so far, only because the secondary characters, I wanted to punch them. I'll be honest. I could not stand those sidekicks that popped up. I didn't like a single one of them, and I was very glad to see them get their comeuppance in the end. Favorite character in this episode was definitely the Mandalorian himself. He continues to show his quality, not wanting to shed blood unnecessarily. Of course, he definitely hates droids, but given his apparent backstory, I can't blame him in the least. My favorite part in the movie had to be the very ending with the X-Wings showing up. It was great. And that cameo, Dave Filoni as an X-Wing pilot, that was the coolest thing ever. I geeked out so hard at that. I absolutely love it. So I'm wondering if Dave Filoni actually checks that off his bucket list. Yes, pun intended, because it's The Mandalorian. Another good part was the Yoda trying to hide from the droid, and then when it finally finds him, Yoda's about to stretch out and use the Force, but then at the last minute, bang, Mando gets him and he's like, "Come here, kid." My favorite line is the very last line spoken by the Mandalorian. He's talking to the child and saying, "I told you that was a bad idea." That was pretty good. Like I said, least favorite episode. Rating the cinematography at an 8.5. It was pretty good. Costumes are an 8. Music, definitely my least favorite iteration of the music is some of the electronic stuff in there I found kind of annoying. Didn't feel like Star Wars, so I give that a 6. Characters, those new characters were annoying, so I give the characters a 7. And they seem kind of cliched, like the femme fatale assassin, the big muscular guy who doesn't talk much, and the big talking loudmouth who is just sort of an overall jerk. So I give the characters a 7. The script was not the best, so I also give that one a 7. Giving the episode The Prisoner a total of 7.3 out of 10. I hope episodes 7 and 8 are really, really good. I'm looking forward to a really nice season finale with this series. Questions remaining from this episode. Are those clowns going to come back near the end to sort of come back to haunt the Mando? Because he didn't end up killing them, he just left them in prison, which I thought was very classy. And are we ever going to see him take off his helmet? Even if he's alone, according to the storyline, I kind of want to see the face in The Mandalorian. See, I mean, does he have any scars left over? I want to see, since Pedro Pascal is a really good actor, I want to see him acting in his facial expressions. I really want to see that. Plus, I want to see him do that for the child. I mean, even if no one else ever sees him with his helmet off, I want to see him take off his helmet so the child can get to know him a little bit more. Anyway. I know next week's episode of The Mandalorian, because of Rise of Skywalker coming out, it's not going to be on a Friday, it's going to be on a Wednesday, so I don't have to wait a whole week for it, which is going to be nice. But definitely looking forward to it. I hope we see lots more of the child. He's definitely my favorite part of the whole series. I mean, the sort of semi-paternal relationship developing between the Mandalorian and the child. That's what I keep coming back for. Honestly, I love that so much. Anyway, I'll see everybody again tomorrow, checking in with the Ultimate Star Wars Countdown. Since I'm back in the saga now, my reactions are definitely getting more involved. Now, speaking of reactions, I do have an announcement to make. Since so many of you would hate to see my reactions go, and that's probably what got you to my channel in the first place, I am not going to quit reactions, but there is going to be a catch. I will show no more than a 2-second clip of my reaction in any given episode of my vlog. However, to see the reaction in its entirety will be exclusive to patrons. The link is down there in the description. The tiers start as low as $1 a month, and I'm going to put out as many reaction videos on that as I possibly can. I'm not expecting any more than 2 or 3 any given month, but I have a new reaction video up there right now, and that is a reaction to the latest Heroes fan production video, which is it's a tribute to Han Solo called Chewie We're Home. And I will show you a tiny little clip at the very end of this episode, but to see the whole thing, you're going to have to go over to Patreon, donate $1, then you can see the whole thing. This might seem like a cash grab, but I'm doing this for several reasons. One of them, even though my reaction videos are the absolute most popular videos on my channel, I cannot monetize them, and my future with COPPA putting in place is still up in the air. So far so good. YouTube seems to be ignoring me, but I really don't want to take any chances. Second of all, my reaction videos, it's something I burn out on very easily, and I don't want to do a whole lot of them. It's a lot of effort to resync audio with not a lot of return. So I know some people may leave over this. I know not everybody can afford even $1 a month, but look on the bright side, I'm not taking down any of the old reaction videos. You can still watch all the old ones, the old trailers and the fan films and whatnot. They're just staying put until YouTube takes them down. But anything new, starting from this point forward, all reactions are going to be Patreon only. And I'm sorry for this, but a lot of other creators are taking drastic measures, and I sort of feel forced into a corner. Anyway, that's what's going on. See everybody tomorrow, and until then, God bless, and may the Force be with you. Bye! Don't do this to me, please.
Chewie, we're home.